Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So we're back again with brother-in-law Hank.
Hey everybody, good to be back. Good to see everybody.
So now we're gonna get into music from the 90s because we already did 70s and 80s.
And hopefully none of them got blocked, and hopefully this one won't get blocked either. And so for the 90s portion, we're gonna get heavy. We're
Madonna?
gonna get heavy with a band called Alice in
Alice
Chains.
in
Not Alice in
Wonderland.
Wonderland. Get the heck out of here. Alice in Chains.
Okay.
And
I've heard of them and I think they're like really, are they like metal?
yeah, Alice in Chains was one of the bands that came out of Seattle in the early 90s, which was called the grunge movement or grunge music.
Mm-hmm.
And you have bands like Nirvana, and you have Pearl Jam,
I like that one.
and Soundgarden with Chris Cornell. That we did
Okay.
a Chris Cornell song.
I gotta check out some of that.
Yeah,
He's
this
really
was part
good.
of that. And Alice in Chains came from that same scene. But of all those bands from that era, they're the heaviest, which is why I probably like them better out of all of them, because I like the heavier one. So yeah, they came from then, and yeah, just a great rock band. And they're still going strong now.
They
Yeah.
still?
They're still, although with a different singer, because the
Oh, okay, not with the same singer.
No.
Anybody died in here?
yeah, the original singer
God.
Lane Staley died in 2002 of, I believe it was heroin. It was
Not
he
that
was
drugs.
heavily into drugs, and
Oh my
what they
God.
call a speedball, which is basically a mixture of heroin and cocaine, I believe, or something like that.
How you know that?
I just read
I don't know
somewhere
that.
years ago. I never done any of that stuff. So,
Back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Maybe in the 80s you did something.
I probably did it in the 70s, but I forgot because it was so long ago. Just kidding.
God.
But
Yeah, not.
but anyway, so he died in 2002.
Oh, okay.
But in this video we're gonna watch, which is a song called Wood, from I believe it was his third album, Dirt. It's still with Lane Staley, with the lead singer, the main singer, and the guitar player Jerry Cantrell also does sort of shared vocals. He's also another great guitarist, great singer also. So that's it. So let's get into the third part of our theme night, to the 90s, and doesn't get any better.
I need wine for this.
You're gonna need a few glasses.
Oh my
Doesn't
God,
get any
no,
better,
I'm
any heavier
scared.
than Alice. So
I'm scared.
let's get into some AAC and Wood. Ready?
Okay, bring it on.
Wood.
what? It's actually not bad. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of screaming, one of those things, but it's not.
No. The bass,
It's actually
I'm loving
very calm.
The bass is great.
It sounds really good.
The drummer Sean Kenny, and the guitar player Jerry Cantrell were the ones who started the band. And this song is a lot of, you can hear it's all drums. I mean,
I hear
of course
a lot of
it's
drums
guitar.
in the background, but
And then Lace Staley's vocals are so unique, so
he
different.
has a very good voice.
He did. They were very, to me, the best of those bands that came out from the grunge movement. This is rock. I mean, this is, I don't want to say one of the heaviest songs because they have a lot of heavy songs.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought it would be like, really like, wow, screaming and throwing themselves in the audience. And,
listen, you don't have to scream to be great. These guys were great.
I know,
they
that's
raised
how
their voices, sing loud, but you don't have to
about,
scream.
metal,
Right. Yeah.
That's a lot of screaming, a lot of,
Oh, there is a lot of that. Not from this band, but there are bands that
I
just get up there and scream and
But they're good.
Yeah, they're
Did
still
you see them
very
in concert
melodic.
too?
Huh?
Have you seen them in concert?
I never saw them.
No?
No. Although they're still around, I might, they have a different singer now, but the guy is also really, really good. So yeah, I was. As a matter of fact, I think they were going to tour, before this COVID thing, and I was talking to somebody that maybe we could go see him, but now I don't know.
So who's Alice?
I don't know, but she's somewhere in chains. Somewhere. I don't know how they got the. I don't know how where the name comes from. But somebody asked me once. He goes, they said my T-shirt. He goes, who's that? And I says, that's an old girlfriend. It's how I used to keep her. And they looked at me kind of weird.
Oh my God.
Anyway, but
who's Alice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This
All right.
is really
Let's
good.
get back to this good stuff.
Good, and he looks so cool with his glasses on. He looks kind of young, though.
Yeah. Well, he died at 34 in 2002,
young.
and I think this was 1993. So yeah, it was in his late mid 20s when this was filmed.
Yeah, he looks young.
Yeah, and always struggled with drugs and and actually the song itself, Wood, the guitar player Jerry Cantrell wrote it about a friend of his called Andrew Wood, who was singer for a band called the Mother Love Bone, who also died of freaking heroin overdose. I believe it was heroin.
And heroin was big back then, so it's like,
it's probably still big now in certain circles. But a lot, yeah. And these guys, I guess it was so easy, so accessible to them. I'm sure people would freaking offer them. I don't know, but so yeah, the song was written about a friend who died of freaking the same thing. But it's a great song. They have a lot of, they're heavy but very melodic.
Yeah,
very
and when
melodic.
you were like, oh my God, it's gonna be heavy, and I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be a lot of scream, I'm gonna get a headache or something. What are we gonna do? But no.
But that's what you
so
said when
good.
we first started listening to Zepp. You were like, you thought they were gonna be and then you heard him. It was like, wow, these guys are good.
Yeah.
Great musicians,
I know.
Zeppelin. I mean, all the heavy, the great bands, they could be loud, but if they're good musicians, melodic in a way, then, you know, and this Alice in Chains is very melodic, you know, that you can follow. It's not just loud screaming and, you know, turn the volume up to 10. And,
I don't know. I mean, it's like, I mean, you know, I grew up in like a different kind of music, and ears are different, you know what I mean?
It's a different
So
world.
now your ears are different when you're
Yeah.
older, you know, you appreciate music more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Good.
I mean, you know, just like, you know what, some of my dance music, you might think it's all, oh my God, they all sound the same,
Right.
right?
I probably do because I probably
But they're
do.
not. You see? Just like when I'm thinking about the metal thing, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna be screaming and stuff.
Right.
But no, they
Yeah.
don't sound
No,
all the
they're not.
same.
Right. They don't, exactly. And they're
So-
all good in their own way.
I'm glad I like them. I was
Good.
like, oh my God, Alice.
And believe it or not, they have a couple of very mellow acoustic songs. A
I
few
don't
of them.
know some of their songs. Do you
Yeah,
have any like
but, no, nothing pop. Nothing that
No?
you would have heard on pop radio.
No,
So
okay.
the top 40 stuff that,
I wouldn't
that
know.
you so endeared to.
my top 40.
Nothing like that.
God.
But yeah, no, they're
No.
great band. And hopefully, you know, yeah, if they come around, I will try to see them. It's just never one of those things which is never the chance never presented itself, you know. But it's a band that I would love to see. All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. And
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the trip through the decades, because hopefully we did the 70s with Styx, we did the 80s with Stevie Ray, and now the 90s with Alice in Chains. So hopefully none of them gets blocked, and you can enjoy our trip through the decades of great.
and next week we're gonna do what?
Oh, great music. I don't know. Well,
2000.
are there great rock
Anybody
bands?
good?
There's bands in the 2000s, of course. We can figure some great
Oh
bands.
yeah, we'll figure out
Yeah,
something.
absolutely.
We'll go back to the
Okay.
60s or the 50s or
Right, this is true. We can go back
The
even
40s.
further. That's right. Oh, you said you wanted to do Frankie, so I don't know.
Frankie. Yeah, it's gotta do Frankie.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Make sure you like, subscribe, leave your comment below, and we'll see you again on our next video. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.